Greetings everybody, I'm back. This is part 2 of my exploration of Mare Island. I just left the Shoreline Heritage Preserve where I had a nice walk, and now I'm going to drive through a few of the areas around here so you can see some of the sights. There's a lot of old equipment here. Again, this is a naval base. All the information that I gave you about Mare Island is in the first video, part 1. We're going to head down the road here and look at some of the other things. There's a lot of old trucks over there. I don't know what those are used for or if they are used at all. Maybe they're just surplus. This building says U.S. Army Reserve. And right across from it, another U.S. Army Reserve building. This building over here is Touro University. I believe they do have some health science majors in that university. But of course today's Sunday, so nothing's happening here today. And directly across from that university is some of this ship building and dock equipment. I have no idea what to call it, but it's huge. Over here looks like a boarded up barracks of some sort. I don't think they're lived in at the moment. There's another building with a lot of broken windows. Well, that's a huge complex. If anybody knows what that was, let me know in the comments. Okay, this must be the main entrance to the Touro University. All locked up today. In contrast to those buildings with the broken windows, there are some beautifully maintained buildings here. Now, I had to get out of the van to show you this building. All boarded up. Have no idea what it was used for. And this building over here has a bunch of busted out windows. Okay, I see that sign and I'm gonna head that way. Okay, I'm on Bagley Street. There's another busted up, boarded up building. Okay, I'm now on Railroad Avenue. Just taking in the sights as I travel down. I have no idea where I'm at. I'm just trying to find that museum. Oh, cool. There's a bunch of bunkers. Look at those. Covered with moss. Everything's wet here, you know, we're right near the water. Wow. Can you imagine taking shelter in one of those bunkers? This whole street on the left-hand side is lined with these bunkers. Man. Okay, so there is the museum. It is closed, of course. And, oh, I think I see a Christmas tree up there. I'll have to investigate that later. But I want you to see this park. This is a really neat park. If you are a military buff, you would like this park. There's all sorts of memorabilia. Let's go check a couple of them out. Okay, for example, this is a Spar Torpedo, and the sign says, secured to the end of a spar, whatever a spar is, and exploded on contact. Civil War period. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, this is a revolving cannon. Yikes. Oh wow, according to the sign here, this bell was the start work and stop work bell that signaled the workers here on Mare Island for many years. And it was restored and put out here. That must be a loud bell. Okay, here's another view of those bunkers. Let's get a close-up. Well, of course, they've put steel covers over the doors so you can't crawl in there. But I guess it's just enough room to scramble into in case of an air raid in those days. Across from the park is this beautiful building, which looks to be in nice shape. I have no idea what that is. But we'll head down and walk behind the museum here for a moment. Well, there's the museum. And on better days, it's open, and it is an extremely interesting museum. I've spent a lot of time in there in the past. Check out that anchor. Wow. Here's one of those ship, gosh, I think they were transporting pieces of equipment that took the ship out into the water. Oh, cool. There's one of the ships. I'll try to walk down there too. This is an unusual sight, a Christmas tree. Well, I bet that is pretty when it's lit up. This is January 2021, so we're just past the holidays. Let's go take a little look at that ship. This sign says, "Welcome to the historic core." Yeah, this would actually be a great place to come with a tour guide who knew the history and could talk to you all about it, probably for hours. Oh wow, this one is called the Mariano Vallejo. I saw the dog tag for that on the spirit ship sculpture. Well, that's about as close as I'm going to get to that, I think. I don't know what kind of boat that is. It says S39. Not sure what kind of boat that is. There's another one down there. Wow, so many questions. Okay, back in the van, making the drive out. Just going to stop at a couple of sites along the way. Here's one of those beautiful buildings. This must have been the officers' quarters back in the day. And it is restored, beautifully maintained, and is some kind of business now. Okay, I can barely make out that sign, but it says Department of Veterans Affairs, Outpatient Clinic. Okay, didn't know that was here. And now I'm getting into the newly built homes. These are very nice looking homes. Well kept. Nice little walking path for the residents. Looks like there's some churches. And right across the street, these buildings do not look near as nice. I guess they're some of the older buildings. They do look like they're lived in. There's another nice, beautiful building. And, ooh, look at all those palm trees at that roundabout. This is a very neat old chapel. St. Peter's Chapel. With a bunch of eucalyptus trees around it. And right behind it is another boarded up building. Okay, I'm going to have to slowly wind my way out of Mare Island. My time is up. Okay, as I'm driving out, I'll just show you some of the sights. Of course, I've missed a lot of Mare Island. This place is huge. I'll have to come back and do a third video. I know there's a golf course out here too, so there's a lot more to see. But for now, I'm getting ready to leave Mare Island for today. What a combination of old, new, functioning, not functioning, nature, and very much man-made. It's pretty fascinating. For now, I'm going to say goodbye and thanks for coming along with me. We'll definitely come back out here for video number 3 on Mare Island. So stay tuned for that. It'll be in the near future. Bye for now.